Hi guys, we are going to do a bit of a game playing with decorating our foyer of our beach house in Newport.
It's a huge space when you first come into our house. It's enormous. Big high ceiling, and I have just painted the walls white. And wear this yucky kind of buttery colour. So this is the palette you're going to work with, just a plain white foyer.
Which is a nice base. Keep in mind, this is all playing up ideas because when we do the renovation, when we can finally get it done properly, we'll probably rip out all these walls and they go open. But in the meantime, we can play with some fun ideas and a bit of inspiration. Come with us while we play with the foyer. Remember, the foyer is the first introduction to a home, so that sets the tone. So you've got to get the foyer right. Hopefully we get some fun for the day.
Let's go. Mitchie, this is your first hallway look. Give me the rundown.
Well, Mark, I wanted to make this fun. I wanted to go for something that had a modern feel, but I also wanted to be eclectic.
Yeah.
And also playing with the lines. We've got symmetrical lines.
Yes.
But we've also got curves in it. And I've carried the curve through this curved hall table, suspended with a curved horn legs.
Yeah, it's a bit of fun. We've had for a while.
And then the round bowl. The crystal's quite traditional.
Yeah.
Crystal's traditional, but a modern take on traditional crystal. We've got the skull there, which is a bit crazy, and the crab claw, for no reason. But a leather surface, a snakeskin surface.
Yeah. So you've done what you often do, play with textures, play with layers.
And notice the layers. We've got different height objects, so that the eye doesn't just see one straight line. So it's playing with height, playing with scale, and balancing the green floral with the green lines. And just to soften the whole effect.
Yeah, it's a pop of green amongst a bit of fun.
I think it's a bit of fun. It was all intended to be fun, and this one spells fun, a bit modern, a bit quirky.
So Mitchie, you got one more?
I've got two more.
Two more. Okay, you're going to run with three. Everything in threes.
Let's go. Number two coming up. So Marky, how do you feel about this one?
It's a lot more casual.
This is very relaxed. We're at the beach, Mark, so I wanted to give a bit of a beach vibe, but a beach vibe with some nice fresh colours, some beautiful blue scene.
This is an amazing painting that you bought, and I didn't like it when you bought it, but I'm a convert now.
I bought it from Coco Republic, and it was by that
Tom Felica.
Tom Felica, who was the original Queer Eye for a straight guy in New York.
Yeah.
He did a beautiful job.
So you've got a more relaxed vibe.
More or less vibe, and greens rather than flowers, and really playing with heights and dimensions.
Yeah.
So an oversized vase, but then a very tiny little display box with a nail from the block house.
It's one of the original 1860 handmade nails.
Can you see that? Can you get it out?
You need to get it out. It's one of the handmade nails.
Handmade nail from the block house from 1860. Isn't it amazing? Mark found it and kept a whole lot of them, and someone threw them away, but we got one.
Yeah. It tells you.
And a basket of throws underneath, just to give it that chill, relaxed vibe. So it's all about layers, dimensions and heights, and really just playing, and this is to give a very relaxed look. You notice it's not orderly, Mark, it's just sort of chill.
Exactly. You've got one more to go.
One more to go, and this one is a totally different feel again.
Totally different.
Stay with us.
Mitchie, that was simple.
Well, I'm not being lazy, but we were doing, what we did before was an entrance styling on one side, and we did an entrance styling on the other side. But rather than do an entrance styling on each side, this house, it's got archways everywhere, which we're learning to live with, and they will go eventually, but for now they're here. And when you come through here, there is an amazing view behind me. So rather than make a big fussy entrance foyer with that view, we have a choice to just frame the foyer, frame the view. It's so simple.
So people don't need to linger, they just keep going.
You know, it's not to stop you, it's to draw you into view. I'll actually take it down and show you. I'm not sure how I'm going to go with this, but anyway, we'll give it a go. How are you going? Mark, take us out.
This will go eventually.
So these arches will go. So just basically having a couple of vases with some tall greens that frame the archway through to the view and lead you out here. The barbecue's in the wrong place, it'll go. But it leads you to this insane view back here of the ocean. How glorious is that? Bit of a sunset. We've got the city way over here in the distance. Oh, caught. Where's the sun? Oh, the sun's shining over there on the city still. But really, with a view like that, why clutter it with an entrance foyer styling? Just frame it and make it fabulous. What do you think, Marky?
Bye.
Bye.